Hey, what's up my peoples? Emgo here, the freaking geek himself, and it's time to just transform. Transformers Reactivate, Soundwave, and Optimus Prime. So without further ado, let's just transform it. So to get Soundwave into alt mode, first thing we're going to do is take the backpack here and raise this up. We're going to take the wheels here and just untab them. They do tab up into the backpack here, so just undo them and bring them down. The wheels themselves are on a double hinge here, so just shift them outward like so. Once you do that, you can just take all this and drop it down. Next, you can take his legs and just rotate them 180 at the thigh. You're going to take this panel here and bring it up, and the wheel will just flip out right here, and then you can close that back up. Same thing here, just bring that up and flip that wheel out and bring that down, and then you can just tab the two legs together like so. At this point, we can undo his head here, just tabs in. You can flip this back, and then you're going to extend all of this. This is on double hinge here, so just take this and extend it out like so. Once you've done that, you're going to take the arms. The arms are on a panel here, so you want to take the arm and just rotate it all the way in, and you have a tab right here is going to go into this slot here in his forearm. So just line that up and just get that into place. Same thing on the other side, just rotate all this around, bring the arm down, and just get that tabbed into place right there, like that. Once that's done, you take this entire assembly here and you just fold everything in half. You have tabs that will go into notches right here on either side, so just line all that up. That'll drop right in. Make sure these fenders tab up in there. Just push all that up like so. You kind of bring this out so this will line up with this fender here also. So get all that situated here. There you go. That's how you want that looking right there. All nice and lined up. Take this, flip it up, and there you go. There you have Soundwave in his alt mode. And now to get him back into robot mode, just take this little section here, flip that down, and now we're just going to split all of this. Make sure that these fender pieces come undone as well, and just straighten all of this out. Once you've done that, just undo the arms and swing them around. Just untab the arm here and just swing that around like that. Then you can untab the legs, bring this panel up, flip the wheel in, until it snaps into place, bring that down, open this up, flip the wheel in, snap into place, bring that down, and then you can rotate the legs 180, and there you got the legs all done. Now you're going to take this hood assembly here, and you're just going to accordion this up like that. And once that is done, you can just take the head and flip it out. There's a little tab slot connection right there. This may come undone while we're transforming other things, but that's what you need to do there. Next thing you want to do is you want to take these wheels, bring them up. They're on double hinge, so shift them inward. Shift them all the way in. So they're sitting just like that. And then you rotate this up. Now there are two tabs right here. They're going to go into slots right here. They're going to go into this slot right here. There's a larger slot and there's a narrower slot. You want the larger slot. That's the one you want these to go up into. So bring that up and line that up. I don't know how you'll see this, but it takes a bit of doing, but you just line it up and they'll just drop in. It's just a case of getting everything kind of situated where it needs to go, and there you go. Boom. And hopefully you can kind of see it in there. There you go. You can see how those are dropped into those slots right there. So once that is done, you can take the rest of the backpack here and just bring that down. Make sure that that little headpiece is tabbed in. And there you go. There you have Soundwave back in robot mode. And now to get Optimus Prime into Alt mode, we're going to come back here. We're going to untab this section here. We're going to unfold this panel and then unfold this panel here. Once we've done that, we need to untab these sections here of the backpack, and that will allow all of this to drop down. And then we can take these sections here and just rotate them out for now. Next, we want to bring his arms out and then bring down his belly here. And that will allow you to then bring up the chest section here and then flip out this section. And you have these panels here. They're going to flip out like that. And now you want to rock this entire assembly back and out of the way so we can work on this. So you're going to take these sections here, bring them up, and these will swing around and meet in the middle and tab together right there. Then you can bring the belly piece up. That'll tab in right there. And next we just want to angle this forward here so you can take his head and bring it back. That'll just hang out there like that for now. You can bring this back now if you want to, and now we can start working on the legs. So now what we're going to do is take the feet and bring them all the way in like that, and then we're going to open up this panel here, and we are going to rotate this section of the leg in like that. You can close this section up here and close up that panel there. Same thing on the other side. Open this up and rotate just the blue section in. Close that up, and then you can also take the feet and just bring those in. And now we can tab the two halves together, and we got the back of the truck done. Now we can bring this section back right here and drop these sections down, and they will tab right into these slots right here. So bring that down, tab that in, bring that down, and tab that in. So now for the arms, you want to rotate the arm up like that. You then want to open up this panel here, open up this entire assembly here like that, and then rotate that forearm up, and then swing this in. So all that is sitting level like that. Then once you've done that, you want to take the arm and shift it back. Make sure this panel goes over this hinge here. Shift it back and make sure the smokestack ends up behind this panel here. And once you've done that, you can take the arm and drop it down into place like that. You can do the same thing on the other side. Just rotate that up, open that up, open that up, and then rotate that forearm up, swing this in, and then bring this back on that hinge here, and then just drop it into place like that. And then you can just take the front of the cab here and bring it down over the fist. There's a tab that goes in between these two little notches right there, so you can just kind of line that up and just drop that in. That'll just help keep everything nice and secure. And the last thing is to bring down this roof section here. Just make sure that the two little tab slot connections right in there, so just make sure you line that up and drop that in. And there are tabs that will go underneath these sections here, so you have to kind of pull this out a little bit so it'll drop in. Just pull that out a little bit, all that'll drop in, lock into place, and there you go. There you have Optimus Prime in his Alt mode. And now to get him back into robot mode, you just want to undo this. Again, you have to kind of pull this side section out just so you can pop that up. And then you can pop out the other side here. And just get all this popped up. This could be a little tricky because you have these little tabs that go underneath. There you go. Get that all popped up like that, and then take this whole front of the cab and just undo that and rotate that up. Once that is done, you can now grab the arms and just get these pulled out like that, and then you can swing them forward, rotate that out. You can rotate the forearm down and then close that up, rotate the arm, leave it out, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Second versus just like the first. So just get that arm freed up. Just kind of get around things here. Come on. There we go. Just swing that out and bring the arm out on those hinges. Extend it outward. Close that up. Rotate the forearm. Rotate the shoulder. And we got that done. And next we want to undo these sections here. Just bring them up, untab them, get them out of the way so we can start working on the legs. We can just kind of bring this up, get it out of our way. We can split the legs. And you want to bring the feet out just a bit so you have clearance. Then you want to open up this section here, open up this panel, and then you just want to swing this blue section all the way around. There's a little tab slot connection that will happen in there. Just make sure that tabs in. Close that panel up. And then bring the foot in. There you have a leg all done. Second verse just like the first. So open that up. Just swing that foot out so you have the clearance to rotate this all the way around. Tab that in. Bring the foot up. Close the back of the leg. And there you have the legs all done. So now we just want to take all this, bring that back. We can take his head, bring it up. It will click into place. It's a little looping point for it. And we can just rock all this back, get it out of our way so we can bring down his stomach here. We can separate these pieces, swing them in, and then bring these pieces in like that. And then we can fold these panels in, fold this in, and now we can just bring this up and over, and then close up the stomach. And we're at the home stretch here. You want to take these sections and just rotate them all the way in. Rotate that all the way in, and now this will shift up, and you're going to have a tab slot connection that's going to happen right there. Just line that up and tab that into either side. Sometimes the wheels can get a little bit in the way. There you go. Just want to get everything lined up just right. And they should just tab in right there. Then you just flip this panel in, flip that in, bring that up, and again you're going to have tab slot connections on either side right there. Just line that up and plug it in like so. And lastly, just bring his arms down, get him comfortable, and there you have Optimus Prime back in robot mode.